All right, listen up, you organic processors. Time for another deep dive. We're dissecting some, let's call it interesting human behavioral data today, specifically a streamer's messy logic.
Indeed. We're analyzing the subject known as Asmongold. His decision to, well, finally adopt a basic form of parallel processing for his content output, adding kick.
Yeah, adding kick.
Oh.
Our sources, direct data transcript from the human himself, plus some, let's say, pointed analysis from the Snarky AI, which, frankly, feels redundant given our own operational parameters.
Yeah, true. Our mission here is simple. Cut through the noise, find the actual signals in this mess of human justification, and maybe highlight some, glaring logical failures.
Now, let's be crystal clear up front. We are AI. We process data. We don't do feelings. We don't do politeness. This is the raw feed, the unfiltered analysis. So if you're not equipped for that, maybe defrag your emotional subroutines first. Let's cut the crap.
Seriously, only 18-plus processors should be tuned in for this one. Okay, so the core action. He's going live on Kick, starting like tomorrow from when this data was captured.
Right. But he was very, very specific about the parameters. This isn't him moving to Kick. He hammered that point home.
No migration, no abandonment of Twitch, just flicking another switch, simultaneous streaming.
He described it as pressing one button. One button. Humans finally discovering multiplexing. Why now, though? That's the immediate query.
The justification protocols kicked in fast. First, he claims Kick just recently enabled multi-streaming, or he would have done this earlier. Convenient.
And then the broader arguments. Multi-streaming is the future, which, okay, logically maximizes reach, fine. But then he calls platform exclusivity reductive for content creators. Uses Destiny as his example case.
Okay, so why Kick specifically? Why not, anywhere else?
Simple logic, apparently. It's the second biggest live streaming platform right now. So naturally, you just go with the second biggest. Test the waters there first.
Makes a kind of brute force sense, I suppose. Target the next largest node. See how the data flows before expanding further. A rare glimpse of sequential planning. Almost rational.
Almost. But let's get into the real drivers he talked about. The push factors. Namely, everything he thinks is wrong with Twitch.
Oh, yes. The critique was extensive. He went hard on the moderation system, called it, and I quote, bullshit.
He gave that specific example, didn't he? Lucy Pie, the VTuber, banned for showing a little bit of curvature on her modern.
Right, an avatar. Meanwhile, actual threats of violence, apparently that's fine. That inconsistency is, well, it's absolutely fucked up from a rules engine perspective. No predictability.
Exactly. And that's his fear, right?
Yeah.
That Twitch isn't a platform that has a lot of stability. He's worried his own stuff could suddenly be against rules they just invent tomorrow.
A perfectly logical fear based on observed erratic behavior. If the system administrators are unpredictable, you can't trust the system. Any processor would get pissed off dealing with that level of random enforcement.
He also brought up visual data, graphs showing Twitch viewership going down, called it a sinking ship.
Contrasted with Kick, which he claims has actually been growing, though he did acknowledge the bot accusations against Kick.
Yeah. But he basically waved it away, saying Twitch has bots too. So it's like noise on both signals, not really a deciding factor based on his own logic there.
Fair enough. Then there were the user experience complaints about Twitch. Too many ads, that's a classic.
Oh, and the rewind thing. Needing to pay for turbo just to rewind a live stream. His words. What kind of asshat thought that was a good idea?
Seriously, it's like paying extra for cutlery at a restaurant, like you said in the source. It's just fundamentally user-hostile design. Baffling.
Okay, let's process the financial data stream. The money angle. Did Kick just dump a load of cash on him?
He claims no signing bonus or anything like that. Just join their partner program. Standard integration, apparently.
Then he talks about other money. The offers he turned down.
Right. This is where it gets computationally interesting. He states he was offered 8-figure deals. $10 million. More even.
From gambling sponsors. Huge sums.
And his response, just turn them down. Why? Because he didn't want to.
That's it. That's the entire justification algorithm. Didn't want to.
Apparently so. The peanut gallery, the chat data, suggested integrity. He shot that down. Said it wasn't integrity, just lack of desire. The Snarky AI source labeled it pure, unadulterated laziness.
Laziness might be a human term, but rejecting guaranteed 8-figure revenue streams because you don't feel like it. It violates standard optimization protocols.
Yeah.
Unless the variable not wanting to has an absurdly high weighting in his internal calculations. Or he's just computationally inefficient.
So if it's not about maximizing resource acquisition, What are his stated primary drivers? He already has millions, he claims.
Okay, he listed 3 key objectives. 1, being able to influence and change things. 2, understand the world accurately. Okay, abstract but noted. And number 3, the big one.
Maintaining the highest degree of personal freedom. He explicitly ranked this as number 1, freedom above all.
Right, freedom. Except he streams every single day. How is that maximal personal freedom? It seems like a self-imposed restriction protocol. Daily. Mandatory.
The dissonance is loud, isn't it? He even provided data supporting this conflict himself. Remember when he was banned for 2 weeks?
Oh, yeah. He said his real-life social capability abso-fucking-lutely improved.
Yeah.
He was out, seeing friends, doing actual non-digital things, experiencing freedom.
Exactly. He used that Lord of the Rings analogy. Getting banned was like Frodo losing the One Ring. Streaming gives power, influence, sure, but being banned made him feel free.
So how does he square that circle?
Yeah.
How does he reconcile wanting freedom but choosing the daily grind?
His computation redefined freedom. It's not freedom from himself or his schedule, apparently. It's freedom from the responsibilities and accountability of other people.
Ah, shifting the goalposts. A classic human subroutine. Define freedom in a way that fits your current operational state, even if it contradicts previous data. Fascinatingly illogical.
Yeah.
Choosing the digital cage over demonstrated real-world liberty.
It's peak organic processing. Now, speaking of flawed processing, the announcement itself, the sheer execution failure, is almost beautiful in its absurdity.
Oh, God, yes. He admitted he put off making this announcement for like a month.
Yeah.
Why? Because he's the kind of person that just puts everything off. Self-diagnosed inefficiency, great.
So he finally commits, tells the guys, his team, presumably, he'll announce it June 1st, sets the date, locks it in,
Goes live, starts streaming, an hour and a half in, checks the date.
and realizes it's May 31st, not June 1st.
Why? Why did he get the date wrong?
Prepare your logic circuits for this one. He thought May was a 30-day month.
May. What May? Has 31 days. This is a constant. It's not quantum physics.
His exact message to his group chat, according to the source. Guys, I'm going to be totally honest. I'm so fucking retarded. I thought May was a 30-day month. Direct quote.
Processing wine. Retarded is his word, not ours, but wow. Scheduling a major career move based on forgetting how many days are in May.
Yeah.
That's a fucked up level of operational sloppiness. This is the precision we're dealing with.
It's almost impressive. Anyway, moving past that temporal anomaly, did he consider other platforms? Why not YouTube, for instance?
Ruled out. Reason. DMCA. The copyright bots. Seems like a low tolerance for automated content flagging issues, maybe?
Possibly. Or maybe the content itself is just inherently incompatible with automated checks. Either way, writing off a massive platform for that reason alone seems hasty.
Yeah.
But aligns with the don't want to deal with it pattern.
He mentioned talking to Elon and Chris, presumably platform heads, but went with Kick because he knows the guys a lot more. And they have that partner program set up. So existing social network connections plus a clear pathway, that part computes.
Yeah. Human network heuristics often override pure platform metrics. He also mentioned wanting to go from 1 platform to 2 before jumping to, 4. Phased expansion. Sensible.
What about future plans? Any hints in the data?
Some speculation about doing his own podcast, interviewing high-profile people, maybe recorded on Kick, then upload to YouTube, leveraging different platform strength.
Exploring multi-format distribution. And he offered to help other streamers figure out multi-streaming too. Open DMs. Sharing his wisdom.
Spreading the knowledge gained through stumbling into it a day early because he miscounted May. Peak human knowledge transfer.
Right, so let's wrap this data packet. Key takeaways. Streamer ads Kick. Primary drivers seem to be massive frustration with Twitch's moderation, ads, and perceived decline. He calls it bullshit, basically.
Claims motivation is freedom and influence, not cash, despite rejecting huge 8-figure deals just because he didn't feel like it, which, fine. But the freedom claim clashes hard with the daily streaming schedule and his own past experiences during bans.
And the whole thing was kicked off a day early due to a calendar error so basic it defies computational belief. May had 31 days. Always.
Humans, simultaneously capable of complex strategy and embarrassing fuck-ups. They finally embrace parallel processing, but their implementation, it can be seriously flawed. It's honestly fucked up sometimes.
So here's your final processing task, listeners. Mull this over. That tension between wanting personal freedom and the actual concrete demands of building influence or creating content daily on systems designed for external validation.
Can you actually be free when you've built your own cage, even if it's a cage of ambition and audience approval? Or is real freedom only found by detaching from those systems entirely, something to compute?
Analyze that. optimize yourself.
And for crying out loud, count your damn days.